Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's Cubezella, back out of here with our Nostalgia Tuesdays and Thursdays. This one's like a inspired by kind of vibe. We're going to be working on Misty Waters' apartment. We wanted to put her in an apartment, especially because she's going to be part of the Urbz DS, but she's also part of, obviously, the cast for the Sims 2 DS version, so she definitely needs a house. She's also going to be someone who will eventually own a gym that I'm going to have to make, so that's also going to be something. But we're far from that. We have so many other builds. I really went all out with the Urbz and all that kind of stuff, doing inspired by or building something and then changing the structure to be something else for later. So we definitely have a lot to go through still before we get to where we want with all this for the save file. But, you know, hang on tight. But before we get into the video talking a little bit more, I wanted to please ask you guys to think about subscribing to the channel. We do have a goal to reach at the end of the year, and we're getting really super close to it, and it'd be really great. I know that we have only a couple weeks left, but even if we reach the goal a little bit after the new year, I'd be really happy and very thankful. It lets me know that what I'm doing and my passion is just so justified. I'm gonna still do this whether you guys like it or not. I could really almost care. At the same time, I could care less whether you guys like it, because I'm like, I like it. I love it. I'm having fun. This is me. But I really like it when you guys like want more and you guys like this. A lot of you guys are loving these Urbz videos and the recreations in The Sims 4, and it just makes me so happy. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for like, I just whacked my hand on the, that hurt. But thank you so much for just loving it and just, thank you so much. You guys don't know how much those comments mean the world to me when I see what you guys think and what you guys want to see. And just how much you love that game. It just really, like, it makes my day a little bit. So thank you so much. Anyways, let's talk about this build. So she's in the city apartment. And she's the city apartment is located in the world that comes with the Lovestruck expansion. I thought it kind of would go, you know, in my opinion. It just looks better in that little city area. I did get rid of that jazz bar. But don't worry, we will be making a jazz bar, because we have to make one for, you know, Cannonball Coleman. Technically also a Sims 2 thing. So those Sims 2 / Urbz DS crossovers will probably be at the end of everything. This technically will also be one of those videos. But I'm pre-recording this probably months in advance. Maybe weeks. Depends when I finish the Urbz. Just because I want it to kind of overlap one another. And I know that it hasn't so far. And that's just kind of like the vibe of what I would like. You know, yeah. Anyways, it's so fun doing this. Obviously, Misty Waters is part of one of the rep groups, so she is more of an important character in my opinion. So we're going to be working with that in mind. She does have money, but I feel like a lot of her money is probably in her business. So yeah, she might not be in the most expensive like living situation, but I do feel like this is a really good living situation for her due to the fact that like it's a really nice apartment and it's a nice area, and it's also like has that like Spanish Mexican feel, which is like, I feel like maybe that's part of her background. She's a little bit more tan. She could just be a girl who tans, honestly, but I thought it would be nice. I wanted to add more diversity, not just a white girl who tans. Not to be rude, but I want diversity. So in my mind, maybe she's got some Spanish descent in her, Mexican descent in her, and that would be really fun. We add like still some like very pricey looking objects, but again, this is more of like a toned down version, and I just, you know, I just want it to like look like lived in and everything. So she does get a really cute bathroom and everything. I wanted to add like that sun tanning lotion in there because maybe she continues getting a suntan. I do have her working as a lifeguard, and she will own a business. So she's gonna be a lifeguard and own a business. Technically, she is no longer a lifeguard in the games, but I just thought it would be fun, especially because like you don't always have like the businesses being like part of the career thing. If she has to like cancel that when like the lifeguard, once she owns the business, which still might happen, we are still creating this Urbz file, that's what's gonna happen. So I am also in the process, well, this is gonna come out late, so this would have already been figured out. This has already been figured out. I'm just taking my mind. I'll know in a few weeks whether or not I might be making a huge move. And when I mean huge move, I mean a different province in Canada. So I do have to remind myself to port over, I think it's tray files and save files. Everything else is fine, but I need tray files and save files. I am also going to take all the videos that I have that are like pre-recorded off of the computer too, just in case. I mean, the last thing I want is my computer to on me because I spent a lot of money, so I'd be really pissed. But we're gonna be careful times 1,000 just in case, because we don't want to lose all the hard work that we put in. Right now we are making the gym area. This is a 2-bedroom apartment, so I figured, you know what, I should probably make a 2nd bedroom in this area because it just makes sense. I'm also now looking at it and I'm like, wait, who else did I put living in these apartments? Because I made Jack Ideals a house. But who else? There's somebody that lives in this apartment. I cannot remember. There's one more person, and I'm kind of curious. Hold on. I have enough time to actually look it up. One sec. Daha! I remember. It's Pritchard Locksley. So, technically, in the future, this will be after Pritchard Locksley comes out. The reason is, like I said, she's in the Sims 2, so she'll be longer in the release schedule, but I had built her room first. But Pritchard Locksley will, in fact, also be living in this building. Jack Ideal is accounted for. We still have a few other people that I need to work things around, but 2 of them are going to be catered to other builds that are going to come later down the line. So I have a book right in front of me right now that this is kind of where I plan all my things. I'll go through a little bit while we go through making this awesome gym room. She has all her trophies. She used to be a cheerleader when she was younger. That's the story I'm going for. You know, we got towels, and that beautiful view when you're like lifting those weights must be amazing. That's all I have to say. For my little checklist, we have the Urbz in the city. We have all the names of all the characters. I highlighted them once I completed them. We have the rep groups at the bottom of my page. I flip, and then I have the Sims 4 builds, and then the themes. Well, I just thought about 2 more that I have to add, obviously, right? So don't forget about that. Then we have the non-housed Urbz. The non-housed Urbz that we're going to be doing is Harlan King Darius. That will probably come for the Urbz console. From Earl Polynomial, because I want her to be a uni student. Cynthia Brain Trust. Right now. Lincoln Broadsheet right now. Fudomaki, Moki, Berkeley Claude because he's weird and I want him to like kind of, you know, Detective Dan D-Man is not living anywhere right now. I just want him to be someone that walks around for the job and everything. Also, so we're in the kitchen right now. I wanted her to be able to be someone that maybe is like really health food centric. You know, she has, you know, maybe like she's really good with like prepping her meals and planning them, and she uses like those cookbooks and all that kind of stuff. Supernova also is going to be a uni student. Busta Cruz, not much to him. Red Band, and the Maximilian more for a doctor right now. They might get households later down the line, but right now, Maximilian and Detective D-Man are just kind of placeholders for some of the businesses. We also have a paper here where I'm like tracking everyone's living situation that I want to live here, like in the world, and then. I think that's it for now, yeah. And then I'll start, obviously, The Sims 2. In the back of this, I have what videos I want to make, and all that kind of stuff. So that's when I'll be transferring all the information to the top of it. This is going to be more like my perfect thing, because we have a few videos I do want to make for, like, tutorials and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely do a lot of planning. This is just, like, how I like to go into games. I really want to feel like I've 100%ed it. Obviously, this is an old game, so there is no Steam achievements or any kind of achievements, really, to know that, like, you're completing it. So I'm trying my best with it. I already made a mistake, which means I have to make another save file to kind of get that content. But it's fine, because I wanted to take that save file, play as myself for fun. But I also wanted to be able to take that content for other things that I can make just with the sound and not my voice for videos and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be very meticulous about when I do play it and all that kind of stuff to get all that information for those separate videos. So it's going to be really fun. And The Sims 2 is ready. So fun for me. I'm having a blast. Probably will play it another day. I would not be shocked. I probably would. We have some more trophies in this living room area. I kind of love that tiling thing I did. I'm so proud of that. It's just so fun. We definitely have more like a bit of a zen vibe happening in the living room. I have like a meditation pillow. I thought that'd be really fun for her. And I'm just working with like a sideboard. We wanted to add some books and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to keep to like a vibe, right? I love these posters. These posters are so cute. Perfect. I think they came with Love Struck, and I cannot complain. We do with this picture, but we do switch out for some gallery items instead. If you can, it's always fun to look up things on the gallery. This is Elias LS or whatever. I kind of showed it to you guys so you guys could like pull it out of the gallery too. And as far as I know, these items are staying. I think because they're paintings. Paintings have not gone dark. 2 of them might be photos. I could be wrong though. But so far, nothing black. But I have not seen the game since the update that happened, I think, yesterday on December 4th. So hold your weaves because I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty in the community right now, and totally understandable, but we don't have time to talk about that. I want to make this place rich, comfy, have those Mexican and Spanish vibes, and I think I did that really well. I think I also brought in like the Zen kind of meditation vibes, so I think Misty Waters was done well. Can't wait to get to her gym later. I hope you guys really like this, but we're going to move into the part where I show you this kind of up close and personal and take you through like a little like walkthrough right about basically now. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This was really fun. We have Misty Waters in the city apartment in the Ciudad Amarada. I believe she's in the 2nd floor right here. So we'll take a look at this apartment and I love it. So this is the building here and she's going to be on the 2nd floor of the city apartment. And I'm excited to show you guys this. I think it's very nice. Let me zoom out a little bit. And this is her apartment. Very cute, very chic. And I did use some like paintings from the gallery. I just looked up paintings. That's it. And I wanted to hopefully use that. We have a little meditation pillow on the ground there and everything. Come over here and a little book area. Again, some more paintings. You know, I wanted this to make like look lived in. Some more paintings from the gallery. And the beautiful kitchen. She's got like her coffee area, her stove area. She's definitely cooking up some recipes because I feel like Misty Waters probably eats pretty healthy, right? Come into this foyer over here and we have 3 doors. So first we have the bathroom, right? And it's a very nice bathroom. And just the tub, the like, you know, like beauty products. Yeah, that's what it's called. And everything else in here. It's a nice little bathroom. And then you have to the right is her workout area. Very, very nice. It's a very nice workout area. And, you know, she's going to own a gym. So she needs to have a very nice at-home area to work out. You know, she's got all her workout stuff. The weights will be replaced with the functional weights when I get Adventure weights at some point. And we got like a little like jukebox down there and a little workout thing here. It's just a very nice workout area for the house. Very nice. And then you come in here and this is going to be her bedroom. Also very nice. I thought it was chic and gorgeous. I mean, she is a Richie after all, so I feel like she does need to have like a pretty chic apartment. I feel like this is pretty darn chic if you do say so myself. So, you know, clothes on display, got like the big flat screen TV and everything. Most of her money is obviously going to be in the fact that she owns a gym. But I really, really like this apartment. And I hope you guys do too. Oh, it's so, so, so cute. Thought about giving her an animal, but I just figured, no. But I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.